Hi Capricorns, this is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cross watchers, you're always welcome. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's recently joined us. Today I'm going to ask my spirit guides what's next in love, what's coming towards you. It is a general love reading. So take with you what connects to you, leave the rest for everyone else. Let's call in our spirit guides. Let's see what messages of love they have. Spirit, I call upon you for loving messages. What is it that you need us to know at this time? What is it that you want us to hear? I am listening for you now. I believe change is inevitable. Embrace the seasons. So a change in the seasons of life. Also this feeling of going through the seasons with somebody. So that tells me that it's like a lasting love. So something about maybe I just know that we'll be together, this time next year, this time in the spring, in the fall. A lasting love is how it's initially coming in. So that feels nice. I have a forest. There's always more beyond what you can currently see. So I like the path, of course. And I also like the density for some reason. There's a sense of privacy, or there's a lot going on, I guess. There's a lot of different trees. They're all different heights. There are different variety of trees. There's animals, there's all these woodsy things, but it's a feeling of there's just a lot going on here. So is this complicated, or does this relationship just have a lot to offer? So it could be one or the other, it could be both. And then I have a white cat. Okay, trust your instincts and move with a quiet confidence through life. So that feels like a sense of waiting it out. There was a little bit of patience with that cat. I'm going to wait and see what happens. So there's a sense of I want to know more about this person, or I want to wait and see if this person's going to prove to me or be there for me in the future. So maybe I just don't have time enough into somebody yet. Or when I do meet somebody, I'm going to have to give them some time. I have a bow. The sincerity and effort behind a gesture is worth more than the material value. So somebody who puts in the effort. A little bit of above and beyond energy came into me. That could be a way that this person is the person you're supposed to be with, that they do things for you that maybe no one else has ever done, or they go out of their way for you, or they are kind, they're caring, they're loving, they're giving with that big bow. Let's see what the cards are saying. I have an Empress. I have a Page of Swords. I have a Six of Swords. I have an Ace of Swords. So the Six of Swords came into me as this sense of I'm moving away from a part of my life that I've fulfilled. I'm moving away from something in my life that no longer serves me. And I'm searching for something new. This is like a curious energy to me. So I'm searching. It feels like I'm searching for answers. This feels like I have been searching for answers with this Empress. So this feeling of I've been getting to know myself. I've been loving myself. I've been taking care of myself. This also feels like I really have been working on my mindset of that I come first. Maybe that's something that you struggle with, that you struggled with taking care of everybody else. I take care of everybody else, the kids, my parents, the dog, if you're a school teacher, the kids at school, people at work. I'm always taking care of everybody. So maybe you've made up your mind that you have put more energy into yourself recently. So that feels good. I mean, it feels like that's something that we all need to do. But there is a sense of curiosity, that somebody is approaching you. I'm curious about you, that I'm asking others. Okay. I'm asking about you. So maybe you have mutual friends. Maybe you have somebody in common that they want to say, hey, who's this Empress and what's she all about? King of Swords. I have a feeling somebody is kind of investigating you behind the scenes. Maybe somebody's trying to set you guys up and they're like, so tell me more, what are they like? What do they do? How long they've been single? Were they married? Do they have kids? So I have a feeling somebody's trying to set you up or introduce you, or you have a mutual friend that is connecting you guys. So I feel like I am trying to figure this out before I enter into something. Five of Wands, 3 of Wands, and a Hanged Man. A little bit of I struggle with seeing my path right now. I struggle with knowing where I'm headed or who's going to be in my life or what it's going to look like next. And I think a lot of us go through that. Maybe you're just at a place in your life where you don't see your future as clearly as you used to, or what you thought was your future was taken away from you somehow. But I do feel like I'm really working on trying to see things clearer and trying to determine what's best for me, my higher self, my future self. So that is a good place to be. That's something that I think you should continue working on. I'm working on letting something go. Good. I'm rebuilding this Ace, Queen of Swords, and a 7 of Pentacles. I'm going to say that you're realizing that you have a lot to offer. Okay. It's not about them. It's about how much you have to offer. This is coming into me as you're a package. This feels like I have a 4 Wands, I have a Tower, and I have a Hermit. So, whoever you let go of, I'm going to say did you a favor, because this time alone has given you the strength to figure out yourself and realize that anybody would be lucky to have you. Okay. This sense of you have a lot to offer, your mind, your body, your soul, you have a lot to offer. So maybe in the past, you didn't give yourself that much credit as far as I need to be first. Maybe you put everybody else first. This time you're putting yourself first, and there's nothing wrong with that. But whoever captures you and wants this commitment with you is lucky to have you. This feels like a package. This feels like somebody who has a lot to offer. So if this is you, you do have a lot to offer, Spirit's saying. So just remember that. Yeah, of course you're looking for your package. You're looking for your match, but they're going to be lucky. Anybody's going to be lucky to have you, Spirit's saying. Anybody's going to be lucky to have found you. Spirit, can you please share with me some feelings around this connection or energy? What am I looking for? I have pets. Currently have a pet. Maybe that's a clue that I definitely have a pet in my life, and whoever comes into my life has to love my pet because that's important. I have a lost loved one that I know watches over me. I know I have a guardian angel. I do feel like it's a parent. I am leaning more towards a father, that I lost a father at too young of an age, that my father died way too young. So I do feel like I carry that with me. I was very close to my father, and he just died too young, is how I feel. Moving on, somebody was unavailable and a waste of my time. So maybe that helped you to realize that anybody would be lucky to have you, and I deserve more, or I am a catch. So I'm going to go with that, because I feel that you possibly were in a relationship that just didn't appreciate you. And this time around, I'm going to say, I'm not going to allow somebody to do that. And that's why this person going above and beyond is somebody who catches your attention. Okay. So I feel like that's a clue. I have a scythe, a sudden unexpected shock. So whoever this was, it probably just was removed from your life, and it was probably shocking. I have a megaphone. I want to be heard. I want to be in the spotlight. Even a little bit of I have an audience. Maybe you have a YouTube channel. Maybe you have a podcast, TikTok. You're an influencer. But even just on a one-on-one basis, I want somebody to hear me. I want somebody to listen to me. So that would be important. I have a winding road. I feel like I've been taking the long way. That's okay. I've been taking it leisurely. I have been just kind of flowing, going with the flow. Maybe you have surrendered to God's flow. What is it that God has for you? But I do feel like I've been taking the long road, or it's been a long road. Okay. But that's okay if it means that you find the right one. Cracked eggs. I've had false starts. Yeah, there's a sense of, not that I want to harp on like things that have happened that haven't worked out, but it feels like I could name, 2 or 3. I've had, kind of this long-winded relationship that went on this windy road. I had false starts, cracked eggs. I had somebody that, maybe just jumped out of my life and ghosted me. So it's a little bit of I've seen it all. So the good news with that is I'm also going to recognize a good thing. So I'll know it when I see it, Spirit just said, which you probably are very good at. I'm going to look deeper, an iceberg, hidden depths. There's always more beneath the surface. So what you see on the surface isn't necessarily what you're getting. So you're becoming much smarter. You're becoming much wiser. And I have a boomerang. I say boomerang a lot with the sense of what you put out into the universe comes back to you. So if you're putting out to the universe that I'm always a giver, that I'm always the person who is pushing, I'm always the person who's there for everybody else. It's like just once I want it to come back to me. I would say that you have a really good shot at somebody coming into your life who I guess is giving you their undivided attention. I feel like there's something going on with that. I have sweet, good, kind. Those are all really nice features in somebody or personality traits. Sweet, they're good to you, they're kind to you, they're caring. Maybe you're not asking for a lot. You don't need something that's, like a big bank account, but what's more important to you is how somebody's going to treat you. I have a beautiful butterfly. Time changes all. You have reinvented yourself. You have set your priorities. You have created a life for yourself that has made you happy, is how it just came in. And now whoever comes into your life, because you've experienced, good, bad, and ugly, it has to be somebody that's in alignment with who you are today. So are you stricter with who you invite into your life? I would say yes, very much so. Dreams do come true. I've been hopeful. I'm inspired. I think you're more of a dreamer today than you ever have been, even with some people in the past that have hurt you. I really do. I think that you have lifted yourself up to a point that you just feel so much better about yourself, that that whatever happened in the past, is in the past, and that even if 2 people were at fault or you weren't perfect, they weren't perfect, that you're a better person today, that you have more to offer today, that you are a good package for somebody, and somebody should go above and beyond for you. So wishes do come true. Let's get some initials. I have the letter G. I have an X. an S, another G, the letter T, I have an A, I have a B, I have a W, Z, K, L, I have a U, I have an N, another N, I have an R, and I have a J. And let's get some other letters. So these letters are the first letter, second letter of a first name or a last name for you or them. So let's see what we have here. Maybe you'll get a match with these. Let's see. I have a G-A, T-I, A-D, P-E, E-M. I have an L-A. I have a J-U. I have a V-I. Let's get a couple more. I have an I-S. And I have an R-I. Okay. So let's see what else we have. Let's pick, what sign could they be, Spirit? I have an Aries. I have a Leo, Virgo, Cancer, and I have a Gemini. Okay, so those could be connecting to you. Spirit, tell me more about this connection. What is it that you really want me to walk away with today? Dreams do come true, Capricorns. A lot of us have traveled a long road, a twisty, windy road, they're showing me. Doesn't mean that we stop believing. And like I said, there's something about me today around your energy that's saying, I actually believe more today than I did ever. So that tells me that you've grown spiritually, you've surrendered, you love yourself more. So therefore, you know that you deserve to be loved. You know that you have so much to offer. So, so you're just in a better place all around. I have a wedding, beautiful. Everything happens for a reason. If you're looking for a committed relationship, Spirit could be bringing somebody to you now that is the person you'll be with. I have a friendship. Now that came into me as somebody's trying to connect you. Okay. There's a sense of, I want to know about you. So maybe we're introduced as a friend. We all hang out together. We pass phone numbers around. So it could start out simple like that. I have a star. Your hope and optimism are a powerful love magnet. I really feel like that's a big part of your message today, is that somebody's picking up on that you still believe in love, that you still believe in your own happiness, that you still believe that somebody out there is going to love you with all their heart and be good to you. So I think that absolutely that is true. So let's grab some loving messages. What do they want us to know? A lasting love, dreams come true, above and beyond. Beautiful. The moment I saw you, I knew I was going to fall in love with you. I do believe that. Your energy is super high. So when your energy is super high, you're attracting somebody who also has high energy, somebody who has a very high vibration as well. So you both want the same thing, Spirit just said. I worry others will pull you away from me. Maybe you'll be the best thing that's ever happened to this person. And they'll fear, I don't want you to go away now that I found you. So it could be as simple as that. I wish you could see how beautiful and amazing you truly are. I wish you could see what I see. I wish you could see how I look at you or what I see in you. You're really a package. I love that. I can't wait to touch you, smell you, and breathe you in. Beautiful. You are what has been missing in my life. You're my paradise and my heaven. So you're what's been missing. I've been searching for you. And now I'm going to find you. So this is what you've been searching for. This is what they've been searching for. And now that I found you, I finally found you is how it's coming in. So I think we're right on the verge of being with our person. If this isn't in your life yet, I think that we will just put it out into the universe and claim it. If it's arriving now, I feel like it's a beautiful love story. I think you guys would be very, very happy. They shared with me right from the beginning that it's a lasting love. So we definitely will claim that. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you always for your kind words, your comments. I appreciate them. If anyone would like to book a private reading, please visit my website, KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com. I'll put the link in the description below. Also, my other two channels, I will put the description. I will put the links to my YouTube channels in the description as well. I hope you enjoyed your reading, and we'll see you all again real soon.